This man was a big part of yesterday's story. Why was he a big part of yesterday's story? His name is James Quayson, who is the Assin North MP-elect. He was a big part of yesterday's story. Now here it was, or about him it was, that the High Court in Cape Coast issued a restraining order. An injunction was filed against him on the matter of citizenship sometime in the afternoon of the 6th of January. The High Court in Cape Coast issued a restraining order against him, and apparently the restraining order was served on the clerk. Well, the clerk read it, you heard it, you know the story, but he's a great guy. So he was in Parliament, and it was about this that the whole confusion started. So the clerk first read the service upon him and indicated that he will not recognize his presence in the house. The marshals in the house were then instructed to grab him and escort him out of the chamber. This is where the problem started. That's where all the fight began. Because with him out, 1 vote lost to the NDC. The thing was so close that any 1 vote lost is very, very significant. In the end, the NDC won by 2 votes. If he voted for Abambagwin, which we think he did, and you take his vote out, the NDC still wins. Abambagwin still wins. Anyway, but what is the ramifications of what happened? So he said, or the NDC said, he had not seen the restraining order. And they challenged the process of service yesterday on the floor of the House. Haruna Idrisu, the minority leader, former Deputy Attorney General Dominic Ayini, they all made representations to challenge the proof of service. But we found something in the Constitution which might be interesting for Mr. Quayson to start having a look at, he and his lawyers. And it's here. Article 105.5 is entitled Unqualified Person Sitting or Voting. Now put it up, let's all read it. And that's quite serious, isn't it? It says, a person who sits or votes in Parliament, knowing or having reasonable grounds for knowing that he is not entitled so to do, commits an offense and shall be liable on conviction to such penalty as shall be prescribed by or under an act of Parliament. Read that again. It says, a person who sits or votes in Parliament, knowing or having reasonable grounds for knowing that he is not entitled so to do, commits an offense and shall be liable on conviction to such penalty as shall be prescribed by or under an act of Parliament. Now that's interesting. I don't know whether he's guilty or not. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that if the circumstances are against him, as the opponent lawyers are saying, Article 105 might kick in and he might have some questions to answer. Maybe he doesn't have any questions to answer. Maybe he'll have questions to answer. The High Court in Cape Coast will make that determination. Okay, so eventually the big story today is that Nana Akufo-ADDO has been sworn in after the election of December 7th for a second term. Congratulations to Mr. President. And it was a short, quick ceremony, as they said, because of COVID-19. The last time the president was in cloth at the Independence Square, this time he was in a suit, and here is the president again carrying the symbol of authority of Ghana for the president for the next 4 years. We wish him very, very well. We wish him better than the first 4 years. We believe that he will be able to serve his purpose. But whilst we congratulate the president also had some remarks for the new Speaker of Parliament, congratulating Alban Sumano Kingsford Bagbin. Let's hear how the president put it.
I must at the outset express my warm congratulations to my good friend and colleague of many years in this House, the Right Honorable Alban Sumano Kingsford Bagbin, on his assumption of office as the Speaker of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Nearly 3 decades of devoted service to Parliament by you has culminated in this moment, which has seen your elevation to the 3rd great office of state of our nation. Together, you and I will be chartering new territory in the governance and politics of the 4th Republic, For this is the first time in the life of this republic that a president from one party will be obliged by the exigencies of the moment and the will of the people to work in all sincerity and cooperation with the Speaker of Parliament from another party. I'm confident that both of us will be guided in our relationship by the supreme interest of our people in ensuring good governance in the ordering of the affairs of state. I want to assure you of my wholehearted determination to work with you to advance the peace, progress, and prosperity of the Ghanaian people. Once again, many congratulations to you and the re-elected and new members of Parliament.
So on that note, it's been a very, very long December 7th to January 7th, maybe the longest we've had. Very, very eventful, and we will not finish telling the story anytime soon. Thank you very much, and tomorrow we're back at work. Are we even going to be able to go to work after this long process of a very difficult holiday? But congratulations to the 275 members that have been sworn in. Big congratulations to Alban Kingsford, Sumano Bagbin, and the two deputy speakers, the former MP. Your God is great, isn't he? For a man to have been sacked and now become the cornerstone, as they say that the stone the builders rejected has become the cornerstone. To all the media who gave a fantastic coverage from December 7th until now. Yesterday, all media were awash with reporting in great circumference. And I thought that was brilliant. Ghana has become a very, very modern country. The young Ghanaians are seeing that we are as good as any other country in terms of managing our democracy and in terms of how the media reports. There are many stories for us to tell. From next week, we're going to be telling the stories of the president's nominee for ministerial appointment. And we also keep an eye on the Supreme Court, where John Dramani Mahamad's petition will be entertained by the court.